Okay, so we now have access to the planetology skill tree. We now have some we have some unspent skill points, so we might go and have a quick peek, see what they are. Okay. So, one mistake I've been making in the playthrough so far is that I've been focusing on just these three trees here, without realizing that with your skill points you have all of these up here. So we have this one on the left, which is the... what is this one? This is the trooper? Yeah, this is the trooper training one. We got access to this skill tree when we did the hunting quest for that drunken samurai gentleman. It was the first contract we picked up in the trading post when he told us to go and hunt down some people that kept him from combat in some area, and we learned by the end of it that he basically got kept from combat because he was drunk, and it was more his fault than theirs, but we killed them anyway. So we have access to this, so we can actually use the trooper skills. We can get the anti-gravity field, we can get the sugar wire claw, which I really want. So I'm actually going to learn that now, because the sugar wire claw is very useful. I'm actually going to drop the poison mine for that. Having a way to get around, like a grappling hook, very useful, especially when you have the suspensor field or the Emperor's Wings, which is a kind of a unique version of the suspensor field, which gives you slow fall and allows you to float and stuff like that. But you comboing those two is very good for getting around if you're not driving. And we also have the planetology skill tree, which we've just unlocked. We also have these two here, which is the Bene Gesserit, which we haven't got access to, and the Swordmaster. Okay, so with the planetologist, we can use cut array mining. So we get a 10% increased yield from the cut array, very useful. Suspensor pad, we can drop a suspensor device that launches ourselves into the air, useful for navigation and traversal, very tempting. And vehicle repair, so we reduce the durability loss, the max durability loss by 15%. So that's what I was talking about in when you're repairing vehicles and items and stuff. When you repair them, you lose maximum durability as you repair them, and this reduces how much you lose by 15%, which is pretty good. And obviously it's got 3 different levels. I'm probably going to take cut array mining for now. Actually, no, we'll do both. Because we have the skill points for it. I'm so tempted to get that suspensor pad, but let's have a look at Mentat again. Is there anything else in Mentat that we haven't gone for yet? Exploit weakness. Rifle damage is good, but we already have the first level of that, so we can't get the second level until we visit an advanced Mentat trainer. Pistol damage, not really bothered about. Garment Keeper, again, not really bothered about. We haven't really lost that much durability on our armor yet for it to really be worth having a reduction in the durability loss. We have a decoy, which I might use at some point. Do you know what? We're going to go for the suspensor pad. We'll give that a try. Right, we still have 2 skill points, so let's have a look at what's available on the second line. Dew Reaper Yield. So I believe we can get more water, more hydration from drinking the dew. Rerouting, tinkering with the power pack allows you to increase the recharge rate. Pretty good, especially when we combo that with the unique one that we have, which has a quicker recharge rate. Cartographer, you can now create sync charts of the areas revealed by your surveys. Sync chart, is that like a sellable survey map that we can sell to people? That makes sense. We have Mountaineer for climbing stamina drain minus 15%. Fuel usage in vehicles minus 15%, really useful. And then vehicle mining as well, interesting. So there is vehicle mining within the game. I think we're going to do fuel efficiency for now. What else do we have? Vehicle scanning, so we have detection radius plus 15%. We have fuel efficiency again. That would be really useful, that. But we're going to leave it for now. We're actually going to save the 1 skill point that we have left because I want to keep it for future skills and stuff in case we need them. Our hydration is dropping really quickly, so we need to... let's just use these 2 things here. There we go. Alright, so we have completed that one. So we need to head back to the trading post once again to pick up the 3 contracts we didn't pick up last time, which is the contracts for the next zone. Then we're pretty much free to move on. Awesome. And we also have our grappling hook, which I'll show you now. And then combo that with the floaty float. Oh no, oh no. Grab onto the thing. That could have ended badly. So I'm going to change the position of those two skills as well. Skills. Can I swap you two around? I cannot. Not yet anyway. So let's go to the trooper one. Put that one on Q. There we go. Back to Mentat and put the turret on there. Perfect. It's easier using Q for your grappling hook. Fuel cells, grab a couple of them. We're going to need them for when we build our next base. Right, let's head back to the trading post. Which way am I going? I think it's this way. Try not to crash the bike, please. We've just built this. Oh, steady, steady, steady. Why? Okay, this is not easy to control sometimes. Right, trading post, you are right there. Woohoo! Catching some air. I think we have to go this way to get in the trading post. I'm gonna get some air off this one. Yeah. We're irritating the worm again. Bloody worms, you're so picky. You don't like people being on top of you, do you? Have you ever thought about moving to a part of the planet that doesn't have people on it, maybe? It's a big planet. Lots of space. Room for all of us. We've done some driving, quick check on repair. There you go, so you kind of saw that little red bar appear at the top there. We'll do it again on this one. So it's got a small red bar already. I'm trying to get it into a position where you can see it a bit better. There you go, that red bar is growing as I repair it. There you go, we seem to be fully repaired now. Perfect. Right, let's head over to the contract board. Our health is pretty low. Let's do number 8. It's not low, we just need to top up a little bit. There we go. Right, so contract board is right here. Okay, accept contract, and accept contract. So, no, not here. We resume. It's J for the contracts, so there they are. So we now have fresh recruits issued by Lieutenant Anton Tolliver. Reliable agents wanted, some danger, good pay. Inquire with Anton Tolliver at the Anvil trade post in the Vermilius Gap. This is a time-sensitive offer, requires absolute discretion and no ties to a house. Then we get House Atreides standing, and some Solari and some XP. Next one is fresh recruits again, but this is for House Harkonnen. Seize opportunity and work for House Harkonnen. Make something of your small lives and direct them towards something big. Do not fail to speak to Maxim Casimir at the Anvil trade post. So yeah, same thing. So this is basically we have to pick a faction that we want to, be associated with. I'm going to tell you all right now, but because I'm playing a bit of an honourable character, I'm going to go with House Atreides. I believe my backstory is about Atreides as well, actually. So we're going to go with them. But just so you're aware, Harkonnen is an option, so you can be the kind of evil people-ish, kind of. It's kind of how you want to play the game, to be honest. And then we also have the Anvil. So, note, vehicle needed for crossing to the north, Mir Charki. Are you reasonably capable and reliable individual? If so, I have a task for you. I need to get a report on scavenger activity in this area to Harko village, but the last courier I hired was eaten by a sandworm while attempting to cross the open desert. I need someone to deliver a package to the Anvil trade post in the Vermilius Gap. The package must remain secure and unopened. Come talk to me if you can do the job. So we have to go find them, collect the package from Mir, and then hand it over at the Anvil. Perfect. Right then. We're done. We are done in this zone. There isn't much more we can really do other than gathering some stuff. So, one thing I'm going to do. Abandon base for the subfief console. Warning, you're about to abandon your base. The subfief console will be destroyed and the base and all its contents will be free for anyone to take. Confirm. Please confirm. Yes, I do. Because we're not coming. I don't think we're going to be coming back to this zone very much, so we're done. So we need to head to 24 meters behind us, apparently. Who's Mia? Are you Mia? You're not Mia. You're not Mia.
You keep coming
Mia.
back like this.
Right, here you are.
I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
I'm supposed to take a package to the anvil?
Indeed. I hope you have more brains than the last courier I hired. Idiot tried to cross the desert on foot without a sand bike.
Goodbye. Courier package, right. So we need to head 2,800 meters this way. Wow, that is a fair distance to cross. I'm actually going to drink some of my still suit water. There we go, top ourselves up. So one of the things we're going to have to do as soon as we get to this new zone and we've gone to the anvil and picked up more contracts is we're going to have to build a base. A more permanent residence for us. Where is the contract? It is that way. So we can head this way, I think. Might have to go down here, actually. We did also unlock some more upgrades for the sand bike after the contract where we handed in the bike parts. I believe one of them was a booster, and I believe we also got the ability to make a storage for it. Not good. Oh no, we're okay, we're okay. We're close enough to this, to these rocks here that it's not going to actually get there. Aha, here we are. Eastern Vermilion Scout. We have a new schematic available. So we need to research the advanced construction kit. The second trial of Ackle journey introduced. So this is one of the main story quests. We had a sandworm breach, but we managed to avoid it. Actually gonna head to the anvil first before we do anything else, because I want to hand this contract in and go speak to the two peoples. The heck was that? Sounded like some kind of nightclub. Oh, there he is again. He's chasing us, this sandworm. He really wants to eat my bike. Oh, he's not even wasting time. He's headed this way right now. We need to run. Keep going. Okay, I think... Oh, no, he's right there. He's there. I can see him. He's chasing us. He's coming after me. I've been joking with some of my friends recently that on this playthrough so far, I've been playing for about 5-6 hours on this character, maybe longer, and I haven't... Whoa. Apologies. Someone just shot down another penal transport. Is that who I think it is? This is Zantara.
You might have seen my little pyrotechnics display, Off-Worlder, but whether you did or not, the long and short of it is that I must go, and quickly.
Why'd you keep...
The Sardaukar have my scent, and the Emperor's hounds are not known for their mercy. I do not know when we will meet again.
Oh, so these aren't Harkonnen, they're Sardaukar. Okie doke. Why is that guy obsessed with shooting down prisoner transports? Why do you keep killing prisoners? Like, what? What's wrong with you, Zantara?
Follow your path. Let the desert teach you as you walk in the footsteps of the Fremen. Find allies. It is hard to survive without friends. And remember, Arrakis will sharpen you, Off-Worlder. Make sure you become the right kind of blade.
Okay, so before I was rudely interrupted and kicked off my bike there by Zantara killing yet another prisoner transport, one of the jokes I've been having with my friends is that since I've been playing this character, I haven't really been that close to death at all. I've had a few times where I've had fall damage and been in combat and been quite low health, but like sandworms haven't really been that close to me, haven't really been chased by them or anything like that. And as soon as we started this other character that I was playing with the group, one of the first things that happened to me was, as soon as I spawned in, I was exploring around a little bit, and not 10 seconds after I spawned into the main part of the world in that opening zone, was a sandstorm appeared. Damaged me enough to the point where it put me into a downed state, and I had to kind of wait until the sandstorm passed before I could self-revive and not die through that. And then later on in that playthrough, I believe I got killed by a bunch of enemies that were shooting us. But yeah, it was not a fun time, especially having a sandstorm the moment you get into that world. And we were saying that it's the game's karma system at play. Right, anyway, we are now at the anvil. Looks very similar to the trading post. Let's go and hand these contracts in and go and swear our allegiance. Hello, people.
No, not lost, sir. She's dead.
Oh, tragic. Truly tragic. But they say the desert kills the weak.
My God, man, she was one of yours. Cousin, even.
I am in deep mourning, sir. Rumors of disloyalty buzzed around her like blowflies, but now, who's to say? Certainly not her.
My one pleasure in this hell is knowing that you're trapped here with me.
A momentary setback, I assure you.
Even your Harkonnen masters find you insufferable, Maxim. You're down here forever.
Tell me, dear Anton, what's it like being the handkerchief your superiors use to wipe the gore off Shining Atreides' honor?
Let's settle this.
Gladly.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley? What? What the heck was that? So I'm guessing those are the two people I need to speak to. Because one of them looked like a Harkonnen person and one of them looked like an Atreides person. Oh yeah, look at you. Very spangly, very shiny. Hello, sir.
Do you aspire to contribute to something bigger than yourself? Care to join the right side of this war?
And who are you?
Tolliver. I serve proudly as a soldier for House Atreides. However, my superiors deem me useful for more subtle.
So I am an Atreides person.
My house seeks assets in this wretched war of assassins. I prefer open conflict, but my Duke needs me here.
Oh, apologies, I'm just taking a drink. Okay. Atreides honor and customs are baked into my blood and
It will be
bones.
an honor to serve with you. However, trust must still be built. I have a task. Complete it, and we can discuss our future association.
One of our undercover agents went missing. I fear Maxim is on to him. Bring me him, or information on what became of him. Find the agent. Details are in this contract.
Goodbye. Okay, so, because I'm an Atreides character, my backstory is Atreides, I'm going to be obviously doing quests for this guy, and pledging my allegiance to them. The Harkonnen people? No. So, where is that dude? This dude. Really want to do that, to do his thing, so can I drop the contract or just leave it? I guess I'm just going to leave it. Can I talk to you? Hello?
Someone new. Are you, by chance, looking for banter or legal advice? Many see Tseda as the least conventional of the great houses. Some call us enigmatic. We were the staunchest supporters of the Butlerian Jihad. The unenlightened say we arose from a fanatical theocratic regime. But
That guy really
these
wants
are
to talk
the
to her.
words of the feckless when they see true commitment.
He really, really wants to talk to her.
In truth, we rose in power too quickly, occasioning the other houses to form weedy gardens of envy in their minds and hearts.
If I recall my history, Duke Aramis Atreides spoke up for House Seda.
Correct. He said, "Such was the splendor of the risen phoenix that the lesser birds could not but call and hoot for all their plainness." Several houses formed an anti-Tsaden league, disseminating malicious propaganda which haunts our image to this very day. But we march on. House Seda is the forerunner in legal consultation in the Empire, from lands rad ordeals to spacing regulations. Our unparalleled mastery of law is sought out for criminal proceedings, Canley disputes, and Butlerian infractions.
Okay, so you're like the legal household. Tell me about yourself.
You may call me Amadi Ikeni. I serve the interests of House Seda on Arrakis. I myself am from the minor house of Ikeni.
Tell me about Ikeni.
We are at Seda House Minor, and a very specialized one at that. House Ikeni acts as the sole legal representatives of the Tsaden royal family. We specialize in Imperial law as it pertains to the governing of houses and the conduct of nobility. We defend the Tsaden name.
Sounds like a very focused existence.
In a chaotic universe of so many winding pathways, focus is truly a blessing. Is there anything else you'd like to know about me?
Not at this time. Thank you
Very
very much.
well.
Goodbye. Okay. So, everybody, I think I'm going to call this episode here. I'll call this footage here because we've been going for just over an hour, and I'm trying to cut down on my recording length of time so that transferring video files, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's just quicker overall and easier for me in total. But I'm pretty much going to instantly start recording again as soon as I finish this one. This is more just a video break to end the recording itself. So we've done alright in today's episode. We finished off every last little contract and bits and pieces that we missed from the first zone. We have now crossed the Vermilion. I can't remember the name of it. Let's open up our map. What was it called? The Vermilius Gap. We've crossed the gap. We're now in the Vermilius Gap itself. So we came in from Hagar Base in south, and we're now in the eastern Vermilius Gap. And we have come to the Anvil, handed in the contracts. We have sworn our allegiance to House Atreides, as our character's history would demand. And yeah, we'll call it here. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and we shall catch you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.